thing, he's going to do it.
Whatever it is.
Running with the ball. But you give him a crack, any quarterback, and he's going to find it. One thing about Jim McMahon, he's not going to go down. I mean, he wasn't. He's still trying to make moves, and he doesn't do one of those slide jobs in there. He goes into anything he does head first.
First and goal at the 5. The first serious offense by Philadelphia all day. Dallas leading 3-0. Byers in motion, handoff Walker. Walker to about the 4, 3.5. Maybe he got a yard, maybe 2. Vincent Smith, Ken Norton.
This is a tough thing for Cunningham because Randall Cunningham is a star, and you think of yourself as a star and you want to be a leader, and just, things have been going bad. He's been in a slump the last few weeks, and you just feel that he was trying to take the whole pressure of the offense of the Eagles on his shoulder. And maybe just a little change of pace like this may be just what he needed.
Nothing physically wrong with him, but McMahon put together the best Eagle drive of the day. Second and goal. Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
I think that's what Richie Kotite was talking about just before the half. We got to change this thing. We got to change the momentum. How do we do it? Let's bring in McMahon. And the feeling it was just going to be a matter of time until they did make that change today.
Officially a 2-yard run for Walker.
But the big thing he did is he came and he loosened up that defense, and he opened it up by throwing and hitting his wide receivers.
Ruzick for the extra point. And the Eagles take the lead. 7-3. 10:24 left to play in the third quarter. The touchdown again.
Good lead block there by Byers. Herschel Walker got everything going straight ahead. Yeah, here's the hole. It's going to be right here. Casillas works out. Robert Jones fills. Keith Byers, boom, makes a good lead block right there. And Herschel Walker just follows him in. Casillas out, boom. Jones doesn't really do a good job of taking that block on. You have to take it on square. He turned. And Byers, that's why Byers is in there leading.
Alexander did a good job as well.
Look at Jim McMahon. I mean, he's talking to Randall Cunningham there, and he's laughing about what he did. And I think he's laughing about that one that he threw to Calvin Williams, where he just threw it up there.
Well, like you said, sometimes you have to do that. Just get something deep.
Yeah, you always use that thing, go out and make something happen.
Fine drive, kickoff, bounces away from Martin, and he downs it in the end zone. Dallas in the first half, and where they started, their own 20, their own 22. They had to punt both times, then they fumbled, then they missed field goals twice. They finally scored those 3 points. That's the way it was at the end of the half. Now it's 7-3 Philadelphia.
Jim McMahon talking there. His favorite guys are always the offensive linemen. I mean, after they make a touchdown, he always goes up, congratulates them with a headbutt. And, he meets with them. He always rooms with an offensive lineman like Ron Heller, and he knows what you need to play in this league.
Aikman will throw on first down and go deep. Across the middle. Stopped by Booty. 21-yard pickup. Golick put a hit on Aikman.
Hey, one thing about Michael Irvin, he is so big that he can get by a press. One thing the Eagles wanted to do was press or get up tight on those receivers. Michael Irvin can get by it. That's a pass protection here. Eric Williams doing a pretty good job just getting that right hand up on Reggie White.
First down, Cowboys at their own 41. Eagles leading 7-3. And again, we'll throw it on first down. He has Novacek. Out of bounds at the Eagle 35 by Rich Viano. Right now for an NFL update, let's send you again to our New York studio.
All right, Pat, strange doings in Phoenix. 49ers quarterback Steve Bono to Brent Jones over the middle. He fumbles. Eric Hill picks it up, and it's just taken away from him right there by Mike Sherrard, who goes 39 yards. With the extra point, Phoenix's lead is now 17-7 in the third quarter, Pat.
At Texas Stadium in Philadelphia, Pat Summerall with John Madden, 7-0. Philadelphia leading. Emmitt Smith in the middle. A yard, not much more.
You know, it's funny, Pat. Maybe it took Jim McMahon just to open this game up. The first half was very conservative, at just 3 points by the Cowboys. Then McMahon comes in, boom, he's throwing bombs. Guys are fighting, taunting, doing the whole thing, getting it in. And then the Cowboys get the ball. Then Aikman starts opening it up. So maybe we just had a little sparring thing in that first half, and we're going to start opening things up here in the second half.
McMahon can light a spark. The Eagles come after Aikman, and the pass is batted down. Clyde Simmons, who's 6'6", knocked it away.
I think one thing, when you have the Cowboy team, though, you don't want to forget Emmitt Smith. Here they use Emmitt Smith again to go the play pass and the block. As you said, Clyde Simmons got a little push up the middle, boom, got his right hand up and knocked the ball down.
3rd and 9 coming up for Dallas. They're at the Eagle 33 and a half. And spread them out with 3 wide receivers. Kelvin Martin in the slot. He makes the reception for a Dallas first down. Fine catch.
I tell you, you come into this game and you say Michael Irvin is a wide receiver or Harper, and then running back you got Emmitt Smith. But the guy so far that's made all the plays is Kelvin Martin. They bring him in like the 3rd wide receiver, and again he's catching a lot of those passes in the area where normally the tight end would catch the ball. He's already had 5 catches today.
Right now he gets a rest. Darrell Johnston splits wide to the left. Martin's in the slot and he goes in motion. Back to throw it again. Kelvin Martin. Touchdown.
That same move that Gary Clark made it a week ago. He started in on John Booty. Booty stopped, and then he stopped and pivoted to the outside. He made the move after he had the ball.
The extra point's good. And again, the Cowboys lead by 3. 7:33 left to play in the third quarter. A very conservative, quiet first half has turned into a raucous arena.
And if you have to say who's been the star for the Dallas Cowboys so far, it's this guy right here, Kelvin Martin, 6 catches.
And that touchdown. 10-7. Kelvin Martin's touchdown put the Cowboys back on top. Elliott's kickoff is again deep. Seidner will stay in the end zone, and they'll start at the 20. Little extracurricular activity, nothing serious. 10-7. Cowboys on CBS. Calvin Williams, the man in motion. Handoff is to Walker. Walker got a couple. Vincent Smith and Jimmy Jones.
I think that's why you have a backup like a Jim McMahon, and you pay him so much money. And it's like the same reason the 49ers have a backup like Steve. And that when you need him, you don't need him to mop up. You don't need him, when everything's over, you win a lead. You need him when you got a big game and there's an injury or things aren't going right. Things didn't go right in the first half of the Eagles. They needed a change, and this is why McMahon gets paid big money.
You don't need him to mop up, but you might need him to bail out, and that's what they're looking for.